I can't believe I'm saying this, but Instagram is doing way better than YouTube is when it comes to the captioning game. So on March 1st, it was announced that Instagram is now rolling out automatic captions for all video. Last year, I swear they already tested this out a little bit for some accounts for some videos, because scrolling through the feed on some videos, I would see captions already rolling out. But it seems that this is now a full throttle thing across all video. I've looked at a few videos and yeah, I 100% think Instagram is doing extremely better than YouTube, who announced automatic captions in 2009. That's when I graduated high school. Yikes. So let's talk about that, because that's what I do. One thing that's important to note is that accessibility is never 100% and it will never be 100%. When it comes to captioning, it's one of those things that will differ between people. You know, deafblind people are going to prefer a different kind of captioning format to someone who is just deaf. You might have someone who is deaf who has ADHD. And that might differ regardless. TechCrunch came out with a little bit of an article, so I want to read that first. And the title says, Instagram is rolling out auto-generated captions for videos. Up until now, creators had to manually add captions to their videos. Instagram says the addition of captions will make Instagram more accessible for users who are in the deaf and hard of hearing communities. The new feature will also be useful for users who prefer to watch videos without sound. The launch comes as TikTok rolled out automatic captions in April 2021. Should I talk about TikTok captions too in another video? The company confirmed to TechCrunch that auto-generated captions are launching in 17 languages, which already is more than TikTok. I think TikTok only has it for English. YouTube has multiple languages auto-generated as well, but half the time you don't even get the right language there. On posts published on a social media account, the Instagram head said that the new feature was a long time coming, you don't say, and that users will have the option to turn the feature on or off. Users can turn the auto-generated captions on or off by going into their advanced settings. Instagram notes that the AI behind the captions will continue to improve as it learns, which is what happened with YouTube automatic captions. YouTube's automatic captions, when it launched in 2009, was an absolute mess. Words would be wrong half the time, and occasionally now in 2022 you do get something wrong, but it is, the difference in quality now is astronomical. It's diabolical. It's definitely improved. Hold that thought though. But now that that's out of the way, the basic information about the captions, let's talk about why I feel like Instagram's doing better than YouTube when it comes to captions. One of the main things I've always talked about that I've complained about with YouTube captions, even now in 2022, after again it launched in 2009, is the formatting is probably some of the most annoying I've ever seen and had to deal with. And now I'm a little bit more used to it because of years of watching with automatic captions. You just simply get a little bit more used to it. But I am still so tired of YouTube captions coming out like this with one word at a time. It doesn't flow. It doesn't flow very well. And you could say the same with the lack of grammar and punctuation that comes with the automatic captions as well. Mixed case is very, very nice. When you're watching something, mixed case is very, very nice. And also, just the fact that everything kind of turns into a run-on sentence, your brain likes breaks. Your brain likes to recognize when there's a break, there's a period at the end, there's a question mark, an exclamation point, whatever. Right? So when everything just comes out like this and it's still a run-on sentence, I don't like that. And I just think that by now, I still don't know what's going on with it. I know Google has talked about in the past that they were still working on the grammar part. And when did they start doing away with community captions? Was that about 2 years ago? When I had that meeting with Google, when I was asking them to not take away the community contribution, I did mention something about the grammar, and they were saying that they've been working on that. I feel like it's been mentioned as well even back in 2019 when I was at MIT, and we had a couple of Google people within our team for that week. And I'm still just wondering what's going on with that. Because guess what? Instagram's doing it already. The thing that I like about Instagram already is that everything is mixed case, so it's a lot easier to read. It's like you're reading a book already. It's like you're reading an article on the internet, and you know, mostly Twitter, you know, everybody's has different typing styles and things like that, but it's more legible, at least for me. How is it that Instagram can already get this done, but Google/YouTube cannot already get this done? Instagram also doesn't do the whole one word at a time thing. They have the whole sentence laid out, and the only thing that isn't my favorite, is that they'll sometimes do 2 sentences in the same little bracket. Ideally, you want 1 sentence, but it's auto-generated, so okay. But still, it's better than YouTube's one thing at a time. So I like that. It's just easier for me to read. It's like I'm watching TV. I love that. One thing that I'm disappointed by, and it's the same thing with YouTube. If you know, when YouTube started taking away community contribution, they also had an issue with automatic captions writing out slurs that were never actually said in video. I've mentioned this in the video. I completely agree with doing something about that, because if you're not saying it, you shouldn't be saying it, but especially if you're not saying it already and the automatic captions are putting it in anyways, that poses a problem. But because of that, what ended up happening is YouTube just started censoring everything. So if you said the F word, the swear word, not the slur, or the S word, you know, I'm censoring myself because I don't want to get demonetized. But if you're actually saying these words, YouTube would censor them. If you're saying the words out loud in the video already and you're not putting the bleeping sound over it, YouTube will still censor it in the words, which is annoying because 1, the software already knows you're saying it out loud. What's the difference? I know creators will also censor it in the captions if they're doing the captions themselves. You're wasting your time. And 2, it just treats people who need captions like they're babies. Like, I already know the person saying it. Listen, I'm not the greatest lip reader in the world. I've said it. I'm very bad at lip reading unless I have some sort of assistance. But I know what swear words look like, so I know that you're saying it. And if I'm putting headphones on, I know if you're bleeping it or not. So for YouTube to be censoring that is actually very annoying. Instagram does the same thing. They've been doing it in the stories, in the automatic caption story sticker. Now they're doing it here as well. What's the point? Why? What's the point? If the creator is already censoring the audio itself with the bleep sound, then I understand that the captions would do the same thing. In fact, the captions would actually probably just write out bleep or beep or something like that, right? They wouldn't actually censor just half the word because then they wouldn't know what the word is. But when it's already being said out loud, why are we censoring it? It's absolutely ridiculous. Well, actually, now that I think about it, in the stories, at least, when somebody is swearing, I know, because I swear in my own stories, they will bleep it, probably because the captions are bleeped. So, yeah, now that suddenly puts the sound over it. So, okay, but still, chances are in an actual video post, I don't think is it gonna be bleeped? I don't know. Someone's gonna have to verify that for me. But why are we censoring words in the captions that aren't being censored in the actual video? I don't understand, and I really wish they would stop with that. So far, in terms of accuracy when it comes to words, I'm not really noticing anything being completely wrong. I don't follow a whole lot of people that post a lot of videos, and if I'm following people that post videos, they're using the caption sticker that comes from the stories and the reels itself, not the other automatic captions that come from the bottom. Or I'm following dancers, so they're just putting their dance videos up and I'm not really paying attention to the captions there. But I did for this. But so far, it seems like everything's been pretty accurate. My only worry is that the captions might not show up. I know this is an issue with TikTok that I need to talk about, where somebody will have the video up, they'll have the captions up on a video, but then the captions don't actually show up. I've had people be like, Ricky, why are you not captioning your TikToks when I have the captions up, but for some reason it's not showing up on their phones. And I don't know why. That's an investigation for another day. But yeah, overall, Instagram wins, YouTube loses, and I don't understand why, considering how much longer automatic captions have been out on YouTube, but it is what it is. I'd love to figure out why it is that way. I'm very happy that Instagram is coming out with more accessibility and that deaf people can enjoy videos more, because I've been having to unfollow a lot of people lately, especially mutuals, and that's kind of sad, but I'm just like, if I can't enjoy your content, if you don't care enough about me to be able to enjoy your content, then what's the why? Why do I care, right? And speaking of Instagram, if you don't follow me already, you can do that right here. If you've been seeing a few videos lately on your feed that has automatic captions being rolled up, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Is it accessible for you? I'd like to know the details and let's have a conversation about it. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. If you would like to support my content further, I do have a Patreon page. I'll have that link down below. Again, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I very much appreciate it, and I will see you later.